manufacturer. That'd be like the roof, the water heater, the heater and air conditioning, okay? And then if there's any issues with the house, there will be a separate report. It's called the key findings report, along with pictures, description, tell you what to do about it, okay? Now, it's also in the regular report, but this gives you a separate report, condenses it down, so you don't have to look through the whole big report, which is kind of like photo lab, little storybook of your house, okay? Okay, we're gonna go outside. We'll start up there. There's some things I just want to show you, explain you some things, and feel free to ask any questions as we go along.
Okay.
We're going to start outside first. We're going to start with the roof. Okay. That is a 3-tab shingle roof.
There's a roof.
Okay. This roof is rated.
Yeah, you walked into that one. You just didn't see
You
any
can
other
get
roofs
them
around,
all
right?
you want. Back of the head works for me. Okay, this is a 3-tab shingle roof. Now that is a rated 20-year roof. Okay. Realistically, in Florida, they don't make it their entire life.
Okay.
Because they get beat up by the sun, rain, wind, all sorts of stuff. So that's a 16-year-old roof. So that roof is near the end of its life. There's not much life left there. I think a couple of years, maybe 3 at the very most, okay? And I don't know if you can see it on this side, but there has been a little bit of shingle damage. We've done a little bit of patching. You see how that discolored, how bright that one is there?
Oh, yeah.
And then a couple back over there also too. It's just this side. So what that is telling me, it was probably from Irma. Probably lifted up a few shingles, damaged a couple of them, and then they just placed it up there. Now, at this stage of its life, that roof, it's basically, a new roof coming up pretty soon. And that's something you're gonna have to probably talk to about the sellers and see if they can help you out with that somewhere along the line, okay? So don't look at that as a total deterrent. Everything is always up for negotiations, okay? Okay, now.
He thinks he's a realtor now.
I have to say that because he's standing here.
Uh-huh.
Got to help him out somehow.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to start doing his job in front of him too.
She had that look, okay? Okay, you are block construction here all the way around.
That's
okay?
good.
A little bit of stucco in the back, but it's nothing back there at all. I saw no cracking, no settling issues, no displacement going on. The paint looks good on there too, so looks like you got a good long life left to that. Windows, everything looks fine. I don't know why all the screens were taken off. Most of them were just set on the ground. They need to get them people back here to put them on so they don't disappear in the middle of the night. Okay? Watch out for that.
Landline.
This right here is your main water shut off to the house. Okay? So, if you guys want to change faucets or anything like that, turn that off. Open up the hose bib right there. And then open up the faucets in the house. It'll just drain all the water out of the house.
So you have no water pressure,
Yeah.
right?
So that way you can change the faucets, disconnect things without water flying everywhere, okay? And you have gas here at the house. Okay? You have a gas furnace. You have a gas stove and a gas water heater, okay? So you got a lot of things on gas. You're lucky. That's good stuff. Let's come in the garage. What?
That white thing is what?
What, the one sticking out of the ground?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the condensation drip line for your air conditioning.
Oh, air conditioning.
What's the white thing that's sticking out of the house?
Dry air vent.
It's a dryer vent. Got it.
Never seen one of those before?
I knew the
He doesn't
condensation
do
line, but I
You don't
didn't
get out
catch
on
the
the street. Okay, now, here's your water heater. This guy here, is supposed to be down there on the ground. They painted the floor and then put it back in.
Right.
This is an impact. So when you pull your car in, need a couple little drinks or something, come in a little hot, you don't take that out, catch the house on fire. It's really important to put that thing back on the floor, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it happens with people, trust me.
Like you said, they probably painted it. They forgot to put it back.
Yeah. So they need to put
It has
that.
to go there?
Huh?
It has to?
Smart. So that if you
It's
back
smart
up,
to
your
put it
car
back
doesn't go
there.
beyond that spot. With that,
You hit that thing and knock that out of there, and the gas
and it'll be the fireworks.
ruptures, and that thing's running. it's going to catch on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, and you won't like the end result.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a safety
Things
issue.
get real hot.
Okay, yeah. So put that thing back in place. Now, this water heater, this is the original water heater to the house. So it is an older system. Gas ones tend to last longer. So one thing I can say about that is keep your fingers crossed with it, or see what you can do about them working with you on that, okay?
What are those, like $800?
A gas one, yeah, about $600-700 for a gas one. And you have gas, that's the way I would stay, because they last longer. And you get hot water a lot quicker, okay? So yeah, that thing is near the end of its life.
Is this supposed to be detached? This gap there?
That's
the way
how it's supposed to be done. So it sucks air with it and draws it up and out of
Okay.
there. Okay. Here's your furnace. Okay. It's 5 years old. It is not working correctly. It runs, shuts off. Runs, shuts off. So it could be one of a couple things. It could be just a burner plate in there that's dirty, one of the valves, or there's some air in the line or something like that. So they need to get someone out to see why it's not running consistently. It could also be the thermostat, and I'll be showing you that in a minute. It's really bad. They need to put a new thermostat in this house, inside the house. The air conditioning side of it works just perfectly, okay? So that's leading me to believe it's a thermostat. You put on a new thermostat, James says he's willing to buy you one. And I bet this thing will work correctly, okay?
And
Right.
I'll talk to him about those things.
Yeah. Here's your electrical panel. You have 200 amp service coming in here. You can see you got a lot of room left up in here. So if you guys wanted to put a pool, spa, or something like that, or I don't know if your husband's got tools, compressors, things like that, plenty of room to put stuff on there, okay? Copper wiring, everything looks good with your electrical throughout the house. Garage door opener. It's a fairly new opener. It's not the original, so that's good. A little bit out of adjustment. It closes properly. When you break the I-beam, it goes back up, but on impact, it doesn't go back up. So it's a little adjustment out there. Very easy to take care of. Here's your laundry. You have the option of gas or electric. I would go with the gas. They're more expensive, the dryers. They're cheaper to run. You dry your clothes a lot quicker.
Okay.
So you have the opportunity for gas, take it. I wished I had it. I have nothing but electric. So gas is really good to have. All right? Right up here, there's your attic access. I went up there, went up into your attic. Everything looks good up there. Plenty of insulation up there, no issues going on, no leaks going on up there. But with that roof and the age, I don't know how much longer you'd be able to say that. In a couple of years, you probably wouldn't be able to.
Did you see any soft spots or where it might start?
No,
leaking?
I walked that entire roof, so everything looks solid up there.
Okay.
So nothing is actually leaking, but it's just age.
You said 2 to 3 years, just guessing, right?
Yeah, max, yeah. Okay, let's go inside. Are you keeping up with this? Okay. See, this is the thermostat right here. And this thing is old. It's like a combination of a touch screen and then using it down below.
Okay.
So it's not in that great a condition right now. Trust me. And
So
new
you
one
can-
will do wonders.
You can swap it out with a Nest, right?
Anything you want.
Anything you want.
Anything you
You
want.
seen Nest before? It's a circular thing.
Yeah, they look like a hockey puck. Is what they look like. They're great. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if you get security, I remember getting security now, a lot of times they give you a Nest with security when you get like you do like a 1 year security.
There's your filter underneath there. Very simple. You know, just open this thing up. Pops right out. Okay. You need a new one. It's dirty. It's damaged. So buy those cheapy guys. Don't get those real thick ones. You know, for the allergies and that. They make your system work harder.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Go with the cheap ones. During the winter time, you can let them in there for a couple months, 3 months, and then change it out. During the summer, once a month. Because that thing's going to be running every day. Okay? So here's your interior. I went around, I checked all the windows, doors, outlets, and the lights. Everything is working well. We have a couple of windows over here, these two windows. Mine and James' favorites. The springs are sprung.
Mm-hmm.
So when you open up the window,
It doesn't
drops
stay.
Back down. Okay. These things are cheap. They're $16 for one of them. Each window gets two. So it's this window and that window over there in the dining room.
So like you said, when they work, you can leave the window half up. If they don't work, they fall back down again. So that's, it's not that the window's not still secure.
See?
They can still lock. There's still, you know, it's just.
That's what it's preventing you from doing.
Right.
There's springs. I don't know why it happens with these white windows. It doesn't seem to happen with the bronze ones, but it's an easy fix. Okay. All right, that brings us to the kitchen here. Hey, it's got a great view of that lake over here.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it is.
Here's your kitchen. I ran all your appliances. Have you ever lit one of these type of stoves?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom has one.
Oh, you're used to gas?
Yeah.
Oh, not the
I
many
like
people in
gas.
Florida
I prefer
are.
gas.
Yeah. I mean, your stove is older. It's a little bit dirty, but everything is working on it. So, you know, they are expensive. So I would just clean those burners on the top and then you'll be good. Okay. Everything else, you know, it's kind of got some age going to it. So I can't tell you about how long it'll last, but everything is working properly. And so is your outlets, your GFI outlets.
Oh, they're all
You know what
GFI?
outlet is? Okay.
See, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of times they'll just say GFI, and I say to people, "Do you know what it is?" And they don't know. Now you're starting to ask. That's good. See, that's what I'm doing his job.
Yeah.
Okay. See this guy here?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then you reset the button.
Okay.
Okay.
So that if something electrical hits there, it shuts off. It's a safety feature.
Water anytime you're next to a sink.
Okay.
If you can stand here and you can grab an outlet, it has to be on the GFI.
Okay.
Okay. So everything's good in the kitchen.
Bathrooms too, like hair dryers and stuff, you know.
That brings us to the bathroom.
And it's all up to code, which is good.
Here's your hallway bathroom. Now, the bathrooms are on their own circuit with the GFI. Okay? So, this one is here in the hallway, right there. Reset it. Right?
Yeah, like that.
So I ran everything in here. Everything is working correctly. Hot, cold, exhaust fan, everything's good here. All right? That leaves us the master. You know where the master is? This one also has a reset in here too. Now, when I first got here, this thing was just built up with scales, deposit. I kind of cleaned it off, coming out a lot better now. That's what I was saying outside about that shutoff. If you guys want to change your faucets,
Okay.
you know, they're 16 years old. They're kind of built up with, you know, scaled stuff and, you know, the lime deposits from our wonderful water that everybody likes to drink. So that's some, yeah, these don't, they're just decoration.
For sure.
Yeah, there's decorations there. So ran everything in here. Everything is working correctly in here. Your shower, hot, cold, exhaust fan. So everything's good.
So is Jacuzzi a brand? Did I see
Yeah,
that?
it's a brand.
Okay.
Jacuzzi's a brand. It doesn't mean spa.
Right. Sometimes there's no
Jacuzzi's
jets and it says
yeah.
jacuzzi.
Yeah. Well, I believe they were the first ones to make a jetted tub. So that's where everybody comes up with jacuzzi.
Right. Okay.
All right. Any questions?
No.
All right. Good. See, James.
Did a good job.
All righty.
Did you see any evidence of termites? Do you think they should have it checked?
I didn't see any, no. But more than likely, the lender will probably ask you for it because once they see that,
See what?
there's water.
Oh, water. I know about the trash.
You got it, didn't you? You know exactly what I was talking about.
Right.
See? Yeah. Water, food.
So you think these homes are more
They're more susceptible, yes, because you have that pond there. It's small. What do you want to call it? Lake pond.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little more susceptible to it.
And how will this do with 4-point and wind mitt?
Well, that roof isn't going to help
Right.
as far as that goes. So what I would do is, yeah, I mean, it's right there at the age. Some lenders ask, some insurers ask for it, some don't. Because it's that 16, 17 year mark is when they start to ask for it.
And I was just to let you know, 4-point is the 4 major points of the house. It's air conditioning, electric, plumbing, and roof. And basically, if the house is of a certain year and you don't provide it, they're going to quote you worst case scenario. But in some cases, you have some discounts because of the condition of certain things. And if you can prove it with a 4-point, saying, well, this has been updated, that's been updated, you're going to get discounts.
That's why when the day comes, you guys are here and you change that roof, or if you can get the seller to agree to split the cost of a roof or whatever, you throw it on your back end of loan of the house. They got so many different ways of doing that. Definitely do it if you put on a new roof. You will get discounts both 4-point and wind mitigation. Wind mitigation is, they want to know what
That's
exclusively
exclusively the roof, exclusively.
how old that roof is, how it's attached to the trusses, how it's nailed down. You have wind bars on the garage door, you get some pretty good discounts.
Okay.
So new roof on this house.
But the other 4 points are solid, right? The electric, plumbing, and AC?
Yeah, the only thing that may hurt a little bit is the age of the water heater.
Okay.
Because it's just old.
Right.
And they know it being gas, and gas water heaters do last longer, but they look at, they have a little chart. Just like they have charts on our body parts. They have charts on houses.
Right.
And they know how long things last. Okay?
But even with the roof being old, isn't a 4-point worth it because of the other 3 elements and the discounts you would get?
It might, yeah.
4 points about $95, but you could save hundreds per year in insurance because you've proven that some of these things. Then again, the year built, they may not need it, or it's like an 03. If this house is 1978, you need one.
Oh, they would ask for it right away.
But because of the year, you may not.
If it was below the year 2000, they would ask for it.
Because of the year built, they know it's going to be like a PVC or copper. There's certain things they know up to code at that year, so they may not need it.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Good. Hope everything goes well with your closing. We'll see you later.
Yep.
See ya.